We've been making changes on the farm for decades, and so all the technology that we've brought on over the years, that's been the goal, to be more efficient, to still be profitable, and it just so happens it ties in now with all this carbon stuff.
So Australian farmers have led the world in innovation. Because of declining terms of trade, the farmers are always quick to adopt new technologies, whether it's machinery, genetics, chemicals, etc. Carbon emissions are one of the newer ones, I guess, that are on the scene now in terms of measuring efficiency. And they can offer some significant insight into where some of the inefficiencies in the biological system can occur. So here they've started to move into that space.
I'm Cherilyn McKeever-Bird and I run Strathern South Enterprises, which has a number of rural properties, and the main property where we are here is Woodlawn, 87 k's west of Albury. We're predominantly dryland cropping. We do have a few sheep and we put in roughly just under 20,000 acres of crop each year. A couple of years ago, our bank suggested that we do a bit of training with carbon accounting, saying that in the future they would be looking at different lending rates based on your emissions, and also buyers would be looking for information on that sort of thing, and it looked like it was going to be essential in the future. I think it'll be more market access, especially with the sustainable grain going to Europe.
So here at Woodland, they've adopted a number of mechanical technologies over time, and the technologies that relates to those, including GPS guidance and controlled traffic farming. More recently, they've purchased 2 new headers, which enable stubble to be cut at a lower level, and that stubble will be managed within the machine. So that's enabled the family here to not have to burn when they're preparing ground for sowing.
I was really happy to not be burning stubbles anymore. I thought that was a big thing. And also I like the fact that these headers could cut things really low, and it can just go back into the soil like self-mulching sort of thing, and less fire risk going forward. And we got better fuel efficiency with these big headers as well, which was another bonus. So there's lots of bonuses for the carbon accounting and the farm in going with that big technology. I think I was very fortunate to have the help of DPI to help me understand and to explain things. It's still complicated and I still think I've got a lot to learn, but I feel like I've got to start on it. We've got the baseline, we've improved on the second year, so I think it'll be a better year this year too.
Key to moving forward into, I guess, future markets with higher expectations around things like emissions is data. And data management is going to be key to making that an efficient process. Here at Woodland, they've got sophisticated technology that enables us to capture that information in real time and then use that then to develop things like, carbon management plans or report back to suppliers on potential inputs.
When it comes to data management, we've got our John Deere Ops Centre, which gives us a lot of real-time information. Also with AgWorld, we've got a lot of information. So we do all our planning with that, so we know what our inputs are going to be, and anything that changes gets changed sort of in real time. So at the end of the year, the calendar year, when we do our figures, pretty much all the data is there.
The market's starting to demand those requirements from farmers and suppliers in the supply chain. There's a lot of pressure coming on agriculture to demonstrate its sustainability and its green credentials. The emissions are part of that. I just encourage anyone to start that journey now if you can. There's a lot of online support and various government agencies and also private contractors which you can help.
My advice to farmers would be to try and learn as much as you can about what help is available to get on board with this sort of thing, because I think we're going to have to do it one day, but the sooner you can get on board and learn about it and get some training and get some advice, the better.